Most cleaning businesses never crack that $10,000 per month, and that is pretty tragic. But in this video, I'm going to show you a no BS guide to blowing past that number all the way up to $25K per month in the next 5 months, even if you've never done anything like this before in the past. I'm also going to answer 3 questions that I know for a fact are on your mind, starting with number 1, what makes $25,000 a month actually possible in just 5 months? Number 2, how do you actually pull this off even if you're a beginner? And number 3, how to grow to that number without hustling 24/7 or becoming a non-stop sales machine. I am going to answer all of that plus more, so be sure to stick around all the way to the end because this could very well be the most profitable 8 minutes that you spend all year. All right, so quickly, my name is Mike Mack, author of the Amazon bestseller. I've also built and scaled 2 wildly profitable cleaning businesses over the last decade. What you're gonna hear on this channel is very different, very counterculture to what you're gonna hear in most YouTube channels out there. For starters, my companies don't clean houses. We're 100% just offices. I never clean at all, haven't cleaned in about 3.5 years. I do all of this without spending a dime on ads or a cold calling army from a third world country. I also don't use lead generation sites like Bark and Yelp because I think for the most part, they don't bring the best leads. When I'm talking about my approach specifically, here's what makes me different. Most people think to grow this business as fast as possible, they need to get a ton of clients. They need to get as many clients as possible to pull this off. And they're gonna have to do the cleaning themselves until they, quote, get more experience. But here's what I'm telling you right now. That way is the worst possible way to grow this business. And that's why so many people fail with it. See, it all comes down to the model. If you pick the wrong model, you're gonna have a broke cleaning business that burns you out. But if you pick the right model, you are going to have a prosperous one that gives you freedom. So let's jump into question number 1. What makes $25,000 a month possible in just 5 months? I know that sounds like a big number, and I know some of you are like, no way. But this is where most people completely miss the boat. They chase the small clients that pay $500 to $1,000 a month, and they wonder why they're often stuck always looking for the next client. But let's do some basic math that is probably gonna break most of your minds, because it did for me. To make $25,000 a month, and let's say your average customer is paying you around $1,000 per month, well, you need 25 customers to hit that number. But what if 1,000 wasn't the average customer? What if it was 5,000? Well, to make $25,000 a month with 5K clients, you only need 5 clients. So which model sounds more realistic? Getting 5 clients in 5 months or 25 clients in 5 months? If you answered 5 clients is easier than getting 25, you're absolutely right. Hit that like button, show we're on the same page. I appreciate you. But this is a game changer, focusing exclusively on high value commercial office contracts that pay a minimum of $5,000 per month. These offices exist in every city, and they're not these giant buildings or skyscrapers that are out of reach. No, these are legit mid-size offices like car dealerships, schools, gyms that just need multiple cleanings every single week, and they're gonna be happy to pay $5,000 a month for reliable quality service. By landing just one of these clients per month, you will hit your $25,000 a month goal in only 5 months. And let me be very clear. 1 client per month when you know what you're doing is absolutely doable, even if you're a complete beginner. And here's what most people don't realize. These bigger clients are actually easier to work with because they have the budget set aside and they make decisions based on reliability and quality and not just price alone. And possibly my favorite part is these types of clients are prone to stick with you not just for 1 year or 2 years. A lot of times they're gonna stay with you for 5 years plus. Because let's be real, when something's good and it's not broken, there's no reason to fix it. All right, now let's tackle question number 2. All right, Mike, sounds good, but how do you pull this off if you don't have experience? See, most people think, yeah, Mike, this sounds great, but why would these offices pay me $5,000 a month when I don't know what I'm doing? See, that right there, my friend, is a fair question. And I've spent the last 4 years of my life answering that question by helping complete beginners build these types of businesses with no experience. And the big secret here is setting up your cleaning business brand to be a unicorn in your space. Something that may surprise you is that the majority of your competition, even even though they've been doing this for much longer than you, are still using very beginner tactics. So when you come in as a true beginner using better branding and better marketing tactics, you are able to stick out like a sore thumb, and you are a welcome sight to these types of office managers. And the reason why is because these office managers are just looking for somebody who's going to be reliable, somebody who's going to have good communication, somebody who's not going to leave them by ignoring their emails and phone calls. You see, most of your competition are failing with these basic things. See, when you enter this game and you build a professional brand from day one with a clean website, clear communication, responsive customer service, you immediately position yourself above 90% of other cleaning companies out there. Now, I know 90% seems like an exaggeration, and it slightly is, but let me remind you, a lot of cleaning companies still don't even have a website, let alone a social media presence in 2025. See, the secret here is that you don't need to be a cleaning expert. You just need to find cleaning experts. And trust me, they're everywhere. See, your role here isn't to clean, it's to build a business. The right people will bring the cleaning expertise you need. Your job is to just focus on what matters, building a brand that stands out and targeting the right clients. So when you focus on commercial office spaces, you're selecting environments which are very predictable. They're predictable cleaning needs, business hours, etc. This creates a constant, manageable business model that is perfect for beginners. And the truth is, being new can actually be a major advantage when you position yourself correctly from day one. All right, the third question everyone asks: how do you build this business? Like, I get it, commercial contracts, I get it. I can pull this off as a beginner, but how do I do this without becoming a 24/7 sales machine? Mike, I have a job, I have a family. How do I pull this off? I get it, it's a great question. Let me put it at ease. See, a lot of people in this industry are absolutely drowning in work because they've set their business up all wrong. See, what makes the difference is having the right people in the right roles. When you have someone handling your nighttime operations and someone handling your daytime operations, you remove 90% of the daily work from your plate. Your morning routine then becomes a quick check-in, a brief review of anything that needs your attention, and that's it. The beauty of this model is that you only focus on landing one high-value client every single month. That's it. See, that's completely manageable even if you have a full-time job and other commitments. It isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter with the right business model, one that is designed to help you grow without burnout. See, what matters isn't how many hours you put in, it's the structure of your business from day one. And if you're landing the right clients, then you are going to have the right business. What's the blueprint here? I'm gonna jump into that right now, but if you haven't yet, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into the blueprint. Let's just say you're starting from scratch here. The first 2 weeks, that's gonna go all towards setting this business up, giving it its basic needs. Get it registered, of course, name it, business bank account, but you don't need any licenses. You don't need any special certificates from any websites telling you that you're gonna put our badge on your site and it's gonna get so many customers because they're gonna know you're certified. A lot of that stuff is just a scam. Stay away from it. The goal here is to stay lean and mean as possible. Once we're done there, we go to start setting up our brand. And the brand, I want you to know, is very simple. You just need a simple, pro-looking logo. Try to avoid doing it yourself. Go on somewhere like Fiverr.com or Upwork, and then just go get a basic one-page website that is very clean and very pro. You don't need to go out there spending several $100s. You don't need $1,000 on a website. You don't need to think about any of that. But once you take care of that over the next 2 weeks, it is time to get started landing clients. And at that point, you're officially on the 5-month clock, and you are 5 yeses away from $25,000 a month and over $300,000 a year inside your first year of business. So if you're someone who's super excited about going all in with this and you want to get there as soon as possible, minus the trial and error, minus the rookie mistakes, and you'd like my team and I to personally help you, click the first link in the description. Book a time to chat with my team. It's absolutely free. See if we'd be a good fit to help you get there. If you're not quite ready for that step and you want to stick around on YouTube University, this will give you some next steps on how to go out there and start getting those clients all by yourself. I'll see you over there.